sort of caught me and caught my attention when I started playing more.
Oh, it's live. I'm live right now.
My
That's why.
captain is Godiger. He's a French content creator, and my teammates are Chaps and Audio. I think we can do really well at the Creative World Cup. I think our team has.
They could hear you without you talking.
Skills, but also the, like shooting and building and the good.
Oh, you're live on the phone.
No, I'm live on YouTube.
My team, Ravens Revenge, is going to do really good in the World Cup, and we're going to smash the rest of the competition because we have the Battle Royale skills, building, death run, we have it all.
I was wondering why you weren't talking. Oh shit, there's people here.
I am here in the production pit. I am in engineering row right now. I am joined by my friend Peyton, and he does the robotics. Let's talk a little bit about that. What do you specifically do?
We have a bunch of robotic cameras around the arena.
I wish they, you got the World Cup thing streaming on their side of you.
No.
You don't got it on the side streaming? Why? You took it off?
It's a distraction.
I have it.
If I want to watch the World Cup, I'll just watch the World Cup.
I got all my shit. I want to know if I could like make it smaller.
Of course I do. That's not even
Nah, you can't make it smaller. You can turn it off though.
Nah, I'm good. I mean, that's distracting me. It's too big.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Looking at, okay, yeah.
Yeah, come here, I got your splash.
I'm excited to be playing with so many players that I've seen on the internet. My favorite place to drop is Fatal Fields. If I win the Fortnite World Cup, first I want to buy a house, and then I'm going to eat a lot of food.
Everybody gonna be wearing this skin once they get it.
I like it.
I'm definitely going to win the Fortnite World Cup, so keep cheering for
I saw it yesterday, but I didn't get on after I got off of Joe. Right here.
I was on for a little bit. I didn't even see it, to be honest. These niggas are gonna come this way. Watch.
We got a guy right here to it. Got him. The tugs are right here.
Partner. That's probably his partner too.
Yeah, they're up there fighting. Different team up there.
The moment I found out that I qualified,
Hit him once.
insane, and I wasn't sure if I
Level 3 shield.
I don't know what any franchise soldiers are going to win because we have two captains, so we're quite good.
What is
Oh, who the fuck is this nigga? Well, I'm trying to fight this one guy. Behind you.
First thoughts,
Damn. Why are they building so high, first of all? Hey, come down, break that shit down.
1,000%, you know, so being able to, you kind of get your hands on the map,
some niggas knocked off on my shield.
It's, like you said a second ago, this is a brand new way of viewing Fortnite and playing Fortnite.
Ooh, hit him for 56, 57 of them.
Watch out. Right here. I knocked him.
You knocked one?
Yeah, I knocked one right here.
I hit the other guy for 33 shield.
Alright, listen, this is
Got him.
we got the big moment coming up very soon, but do you want to shout out your team real quick?
Yeah, no, we've got
Damn, dude, you got shield on you? I need shield.
Tyler, we've got
I got
Suzu. They are all speedrunners of death runs. And as you know, later in the Creative Cup, there's going to be a death run.
Yeah, I gotta make it. Oh, you right there.
We're going to take that one home too.
Inspired by the creative man Scissors himself, has made many a streamer, many a content creator very angry with a death run, myself included. Great job, great job.
5 kills for the first game on. That's nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Fortnite World Cup Finals. We are here in day number.
Jesus, bro.
It's actually something that Sundown teased That is the World Run.
The World Run coming up next is an awesome.
When it comes down, good.
Yeah, okay. Used to.
Yeah.
See, I got good ass internet, bro. My shit goes back down to 10 to 20 ping. Like, it goes down to 12, and then it goes crazy. I don't know why.
Probably somebody.
It's gonna be fun though.
Well,
Hey, guys over there.
right? A lot of these players are
Right behind that tree. And you one in the tunnel.
Right?
Yep.
If you know how to
You have a sniper at arms.
but you have to kind of get your eyes on them first, figure out how they work.
They're on the
and
sky base right
then
there.
make it through. So I think it's going to be very interesting, very fun for everyone
I mean,
here,
I can't do
and all the
anything
players
about it.
as well. I'm hoping to see someone make it to the end. I don't know that anyone will though. Let's see.
30 coins, and from what we've seen in practice between us and other people, it's very difficult.
Hey, coming towards you.
We'll hop into
Where?
overview
Right there.
and stuff like that later, but
33 shields.
trying to trigger them, making sure you
Hold on. Get to the circle. Get to the circle. I'm not trying to do this.
I got a guy on me already.
Oh my god.
A lot of neo jumps as well. Again, shout out to the 17 content creators that helped put this match together. Mad Ross,
Knock one.
and these guys are at home.
Oh, he's one shot, dude. Man, I thought you were pushing, bro.
The chicken champions were actually the winners for set number 2, Junkyard Juice. Let's take a look at them right now. They were overall victorious of that last set, and there you go. The Tender Defender is there in person to congratulate them, Bala. Rubius and his team, they worked hard.
So it's 1-1. Chicken Champions earning their Silver Llama right now. They're surprised because they're getting ready, but here it is.
You can't revive me either. Everybody
This
fell.
is like, wait, do I actually get that? Is that actually mine? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, you know, they are the current set winners. They have a Silver Llama for themselves. So that's now 2 different teams that have a Silver Llama. With only a few set matches left to go, I believe, you know, if the Chicken Champions can secure themselves a second llama, that would be huge for them and their team. But we'll have to see how things go for them.
Is there any way to
I mean, the
revive?
Silver Llama could
No.
come earlier because they're about to hop in. This is definitely a booster for them in terms of their emotions, in terms of their confidence going into the World Run, because it is precise, it is difficult. You have to make sure that you hit it, otherwise you're wasting time. There's going to be a race between these guys to get as far in as possible, so that confidence boost is going to help dramatically in this last
fuck?
Yeah, for sure, and it's actually a race for World Run. It is similar to a death run with a bunch of obstacles. That's why I talk about that and everything that surrounds it. There's actually 30 coins. Whichever team gets all 30, the fastest, or as many as possible, that will be the insanely difficult obstacles. The farthest I got. Okay, it's actually really difficult, and I'm by no means a death runner. By no means.
Are the best. In terms of this match specifically, it's going to be absolutely awesome. We'll go ahead and take some of those.
No, dude, let me shoot.
Now. So go ahead.
Good shit, bro. Hey, you got 4 people left.
We're going around the world in this new creative
So there's 2 solos and probably another team. Or 3 solos, probably.
In this challenging new creative game, 8 teams of 4, led by some of your favorite content creators from around the
You hear me,
world,
bro?
will compete to collect
Yeah.
all the coins in their lane faster than everyone else. The first team to collect all coins in their lane wins. If they don't finish, the number of coins they collect will determine their place. If a player is eliminated, they'll respawn at their most recent checkpoint. Any team member can grab a coin for their team, so players will have to work strategically to gather all of the coins before the 10-minute timer runs out. It might sound simple, but it ain't easy. Players have no max.
Oh shit. I want to place the fucking line.
Each team has to use teamwork, communication, smarts,
There's
and
3 people
speed
left,
to
bro.
make it to the top of the leaderboard.
Probably you
Take
plus the
home their
team.
piece of the $3 million creative prize pool. Ready, set, run.
Over there then.
Play circle.
See, I do not know how you just did that while you were here. That did not sound like you here at all, and I didn't see your.
No, it's 2 solos. Yeah, 2 solos.
That's how how it
Yeah,
goes.
see?
That's just how it goes. But yeah, World 1, you got a little bit of sneak peek there. We're getting ready to hop into these games.
No, because that's a duo on there.
Speaking of which, let's just go ahead and do that.
Yeah, there's 2 solos to 1 team, I think.
Very fun. We are getting ready. If you guys here in the stadium are ready and excited,
What's a solo?
teams hear it. Let's hear you right now.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
That's so weak. No. Okay, let's pretend the first one never happened. Like I was saying, if you guys want to let these teams know how you're feeling, let them hear it. Yeah, that's what I like to see. And now the game begins. Here we go, the world premiere of the world.
They are open now, and it's all up to these guys getting their first jumps, and people are falling left and right. A couple of first. Everybody seems to be off to a hot start. This is really like off to the races.
Oh my god, bro. You're kidding me.
Where that came from?
Over there, bro.
Right there.
Bro.
Right there.
That nigga.
They've worked all long. They've made it through with their so once they figure out
Break it.
No, bitch, I dare you.
be prepared to watch them
First couple.
Okay, it's 2v1, 2v1.
The double doors.
No!
Where should have bandaged up?
No! Ah! I should have bandaged up, but Storm was coming.
Should have bandaged, yeah. Oh, it's 1v1.
Yeah, it was 1v1. That's why I tried to trap his ass. That's the only reason why I went out there, is because I heard him fight him and then kill him. And that was 1v1. Damn, bro.
The language. I'm gonna get restricted.
I know, right? No, that's only on Switch, bro.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm not streaming, bro. To be honest.
Jesus.
Hold on, somebody. Is your game done? Yeah, it's done.
Oh, what happened?
You wanna okay? You wanna play? Join up, nigga.
You waiting for somebody?
Let's see right now. Oh, I think he means Realm Royale. Never mind. No, go ahead. This nigga on Realm Royale. Turn off the light. Close the door.
Oh my god.
I know, bro. About it. Close the door.
at 21 points right now in third in terms of coins. But it's all up to timing, I think. Zeke, we might see this end in the first match here. In the first round, they might end up completing everything because they still got 5 minutes to go.
Yo, this Caribbean World Cup is kind of raw.
That called the ice jump. But this next one, that
I like that one game mode, the nomination one that looks like.
Right now they're playing the Death Run.
This is really tricky. He already knows. He's already downloaded.
You're watching it?
Yeah.
You actually have to double hop, double bunny hop.
So much, man.
Yeah, that shit on the side.
Yeah.
Without being eliminated.
Wish you could make it smaller. It'd be great.
Then,
I know that shit's too big,
how you
bro.
want to go about it, you could just go forward. He actually makes. Okay, I'm a
Third try.
I'm done.
Poor Turtle.
And he gets the coin in one swoop. Oh my.
But one thing, we have to look at the scores right now. 5 minutes to go. Fish Fam is at 26. They only have 4 coins remaining.
Yes, sir.
But everybody else is starting to fall behind. We're starting to see the Fish Fam come way out above here of the rest of them. That's because they probably have the majority of their players through. The majority of their players.
Whoa, there's a lot of people here.
Those coins. There's Fort Turtle. Makes it through the double danger. Collects the coin. Now, what do you do from here? They get up.
Man, this guy is absolutely it is. And you know, for Fortune, it's funny because he's
touched by
about
Hundy
being
right
able
under.
to compete on the stage for like thousands of people and all of his peers. And bro, he's
Hold on, bro. These niggas got shit on.
right now. Oh, you gotta be careful. Okay, all right, yep. Everything's fine. Now you gotta make the jump. You got the one hop. You gotta be careful.
That is
gotcha.
That
is trap, baby.
That is the first time I've seen that. I've seen the theory. I mean, I've heard it theorized, but I haven't seen that yet. But Fish Fam, I was wondering. It's Scissors and company. 26 points. They're not at the same point that the Sunshine Soldiers are at, but they're at 26.
He's right there. He's right there in the lava.
Entire team. They have clearly synergized with Scissors here, but looks to be that even the Ravens' revenge are still behind them. So this might be a difficult one to get past.
Yeah, this one. So the tricky bit about this one.
Damn, where the fuck this coming from?
The double danger. That double.
Watch it, dude. There's a whole 2 teams there.
Whoever is going to be the first to make it through here might find themselves the first winners on the world run. 1 minute left.
You gotta be thinking, are they saying Raven's Revenge? Wait, they just got the 28th point. They might be through to thread the needle. Next up would be, I believe, bump jumps.
Did get through. We saw the end results up there. Made it through the door.
Okay. Ooh, nice catching yourself. Are you going to drown?
Boost pad on the side. It's just disappointment and frustration in his face. If he wants to secure this, he needs to try to get one more coin in the next 30 seconds because I think Fort Turtle is going to be able to catch up. Here's the jump.
Right. This is the first time we're going to see this. 25 seconds. Okay. So this is where you risk it all, man. This is it. The leap of faith. Watch this precision jump. We've got 18 seconds left on. So these are these Neo jumps, right? You jump out and around, keeping that momentum.
10 seconds left here. One coin remaining for the Ravens Revenge to find. You just got to get around that corner. I don't know if he's going to be able to find these staircases just now. No, he's giving up. He says no. Yes, Ravens Revenge take the first world run with 29 coins. Not quite finishing the map, but I believe next time they might.
And these legendary birds of the sky, they made it all the way up there, man. They were on the leap of faith, that last little section there. They had 29 points. If they had made it up, especially if they made even just up there, they could have been kind of starting over page like, you jump first, see how far you make, I will follow. But the big piece of them is now they know what every single relay is, right? So going into this next round, they can say, we know we have to do little things to try and get through. And that can prove to be a very good advantage for them.
Yeah, and they don't have the silver llama yet. They don't have anything in terms of llama, so this is important. Any of those teams that don't have a llama right now, they need to earn it. Matters, Zeke, they are earning.
That's right, I know. That's it.
To get some of that prize for yourself and your team, that's huge, right? Like, so much respect to these. Also, Turtle, what the heck? Yeah. What is this kid on?
He was one of the first to achieve every single obstacle every single time. Finally, he got stuck on that one at the end. I don't know what you were calling it. It was a nice twist of the tongue, but just amazing there from Fort Turtle.
Break the floor, 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 break the floor.
Getting overtaken at the end. But, you know, next
Oh my god, guy outside one shot, dude.
he knows it. Oh, and you saw how
Man, that's a weak ass hack shotgun. You can take that gun, gun out the game, man.
towards Fort Turtle.
Like you said, he's downloaded it all, right? He's got it up here, put it down on paper. I mean, got a little bit of that advantage, right? They see the other plays. I think the big thing here is trying to get more of your teammates through the challenges, right? Like, it's very difficult to try and get all four, you know, in one fail swoop. Raven fun. But if you can make it even just that second person, like the moment you start to make the jump, you're like, all right, I'm going to be eliminated, just go forward. And maybe that person sees where you went wrong and is like, okay, I can make the jump, and then they go forward, right? And then you're just kind of constantly jogging through, getting more points, and getting where you need to be.
Yeah, and there was also an aspect of covering for others as they made it through, especially as that castle point happened. We saw Lachlan and Man of Blood, the two team captains, all the way back.
Really?
Effort to get all the way through and collect those progresses.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the miniguns, I know I do.
One of these teams, specifically, I want to hone in on the Cuddle crew. We've got none of those monsters getting by with them to hear their thoughts. What happened here?
I know that minigun was fucking pissing me off.
So here we have it, Lachlan. I know, I've heard from the grapevine, these guys and yourself actually qualified for the creative finals through a death run. And
y'all come to me, bitch.
This is a death run. What happened last was a bit of a
I didn't even hit you, man.
They had time to work with it. So it's been rough. I don't know if you guys caught me sitting on like a 10 minutes, but that was fun. So we're not going to do that this time.
No.
My attack's over here. He's our designated carry, so hopefully
dude.
next round. And yeah, I hear that. So now I got to come this way. Lachlan is dependent on you guys. What was going on? Was the death run? Did it catch you by surprise, or was it just certain tricky moments that kind of choked you up and had you hung up there?
They were a bit confused in their castle because they didn't know where to go. Then the impulse jump at the beginning just messed me up a bit, and at the end I didn't know where to go. It's just a bit confusing.
I have one more question here. So you guys have not seen the death run prior to this. Do you think that kind of held you back? And if you have another run at it, which you will, do you guys think
What the
And then
fuck?
second time around, you'll kind of have the strategies down packed. And I'm gonna come down here with it.
Yeah, I think that the first time around is always the hardest because you're kind of going into the time where you know where to go, but the second time around, I think we'll be a little stronger and hopefully we get better time.
Absolutely, I bet. So once again, this is the creative finals here, you guys. Like I said, Lachlan pulled through with the puzzle death runs, but just showing the difference here. So we're gonna send it back up to you guys at the desk. And again, thank you.
You know, Lachlan,
You know what made it even more scarier? Is it the fact that Buddy had one of those nuke shotguns, the one that goes constantly sprays. Yeah. And them niggas were too close to me. I needed to get away.
I need AR ammo and actually ammo for everything.
Alright, come to me, I got you.
In this set right now, who ended up where in terms of the prizing and where they are on their journey to the llama at the end of the set. So it's Raven's Revenge obviously in first. They're themselves $55,000 and that much closer to the silver llama.
That's right, but don't forget, Funky Fighters and the Chicken Champions both have those silver llamas. That is going to be a massive determining factor going forward. You know, if you're Raven's Revenge, you are absolutely looking to try and snag that silver llama if possible. That's going to put you in contention, right? That you have to set your eyes on the gold llama for the tiebreakers. But all in all, to kind of come through and win that prize for you and your team is massive. They have confidence, right? And again, I think the only other team that stands right
Turn off the light. Why are you talking?
He's showing us that he is. Let's see if that happens here in game number 2.
Sunshine Soldiers fell short before Turtle showed us all what he was made for. And I think we're getting ready to go into the match. As all the players are loading up right now. There's the Fish Fam, Scissors and company. They're all about to start. The gates are about to open. Guys, let's hear it for them.
Oh wait, there's a campfire over there, right?
There you guys are. You're paying attention. I respect you. Here we go. 10 minutes.
There's still a chest that haven't been opened in Salty.
Gates are open. And now here we go. First out of the gate, immediately just flying. You can see this is completely different than before.
When I was going back to the blue house, I heard a chest downstairs.
What's going here? Let's sit here and inspect everything. That's not the case. Now everyone's flying through these obstacles.
Where's the guy? Oh no. Yeah, the guy right here too.
Gone down.
Hold on.
Magma making his way through with the Ravens Revenge.
There's a baller behind you, right in the crib.
And was the player that led them
a baller behind
all
the
way
crib.
up to those tracks.
Yeah, bitch, go back. Just want your baller destroyed.
Bro, how in the fuck, bro?
No, dude, this nigga. I got shot from that nigga up top.
This ain't gotta kill me. I don't know how the frick you want from me with a combat. Oh, it's a different team?
Because, yeah, it's a different team. That's what I'm saying. The other guys didn't kill them. And then these fucking kids, they don't know how to listen, bro. And that's... Always ask them, can they close the door and turn off the light if they're not gonna be in the fucking room? They never do that. Always leave the light on and door wide the fuck open. That's why you hear all this fucking yelling and screaming and shit. That shit pisses me off. Shit mad annoying. What did he say? He said, nah, I'm not in the mood for Fortnite. Trying to play creative real quick.
Yeah.
I got a boy that's in it right now. I think he's doing the noise.
Huh?
Join up on me.
No! Dead. I got 41.
What What are you guys playing?
Just creative practicing.
Warming up? Yeah, okay. That's what I need to do. Whose world are you on?
What?
Whose world are you guys?
Just the world with people in it.
I got you.
I can't end it. I mean, where am I a solo?
To your right, Marcos.
I know.
All the way over there, yeah. The first one.
Fam are taking the lead.
And that's what I kind of talk about, right?
I'm in your match right now.
If you and your partner can make it through these jumps,
you guys want to restart the map?
Oh, just sit on right there.
And you're like, what happened? What exactly did I do? Back, and then kind of relive that. Here, right?
This is
I've been trying.
they were all stuck on for so long. Now, the first time, Zand also attempted it at the same time. Not going to work out just yet. Here they're going to give themselves the opportunity. Trying again. Here's two. The third, yes. The jump.
Yes! Oh, it's in! Worried there that he might have hit the door.
Falling down. Yes, he did make the doorway, and now he's back.
Whose world is this?
The guy that's AFK.
At the same time as triggering the trap, he does it. He's back to the stage.
He's into that,
and they're about to do it. 5 minutes.
Can we go to a different world now?
Start up his own world.
There we go.
You guys want to play Zone Wars?
Yeah, it's his own world.
Alright. He actually found it first. No, that was not where you gotta go. You gotta go back inward. It's okay though. He's gonna get another shot. Man, that was very impressive. Honestly, I would have been like, where am I supposed to go? But that's why this is called the leap of faith. You've got to jump around that corner and hope that something will be there.
You got it, Sally?
I'll put
I got it.
You got it?
And with 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go, not a single person, not a single soul in vision. He's going to have plenty of time to work with. We'll see if the Ravens' revenge can repeat and get back to where they were, but it looks like Sand is also going to join as well. But no, he falls just before. Yes, Tyler too. So the Fish Fam is coming through in big numbers at this last leap of faith.
And you know what could be huge here for Fish Fam? If they can make it through the leap of faith, they can actually get this point in the second time, right? So the less time that everyone else kind of has around to observe what's going on and try to get this practice in, the better you feel nice. Right, you gotta go in and out and around. Out and around. Yes, use the wall. Okay. Alright. Yeah, around. Yes.
Everybody in?
Alright. Okay. Alright, here we go.
Last jump. And he needs to hit the coin.
Everybody in?
No!
Marcos?
Just barely missed there. Finally hits the bouncer and he's gone. There it is. The first players to complete
Where your boys at?
in 5 minutes and 52 seconds. An unbelievable time compared to what we saw last time. But still, the remaining teams have to battle it out. Back to the Ravens' revenge. They're still on double danger. They are going to get through. He has to hit the door, though. Down. Here we go. Finding the mouth there.
Can we no knocking down, please?
Threading the needle. Oh. The first team from last round, they made it here, and they're already kind of right back where they need to be. You've got the Sunshine Soldiers also going to lead the game. But look at how many coins they have, right? In theory, they should be at 20. They need to pick up. But someone hasn't picked up points. Now where? I'm not sure. But that could make or break their performance right here.
Absolutely could. We know Sunshine Soldiers.
Watch out now.
He's completed the match. You see him up there. He's just watching on down. The Ravens' revenge seem to have completed just a little bit more. Everybody now, I think, going to be trying to attempt these last couple of jumps. And they must try to complete the match. But important to note, the Ravens' revenge in second place right now. They need one more coin as well. That puts them in a huge advantage for that Silver Llama when we go into the third game. What just happened there with Stewart? He just climbed to the top with the tires.
That's right, the secret tires. See?
Oh,
it's okay, Stewart. Don't
I
worry.
tried to connect.
Line it back up.
I wasn't even that high of a freaking Stupid.
All the way in the back, just getting up with his team. He's gonna
Wait,
hit
what? I was trying to go in to get his mats because I had none.
So he's joining up. Maybe he can collect.
Should never wasted them. Building all that nonsense.
There's only 3 of us?
I was in the middle.
Yeah. Oh, somebody's watching, so we gotta restart the match.
You gotta think if you're everyone else, you've already seen the fish man stop that time right.
You gotta restart?
Good now. No, it's fine now.
He just left. Yeah, he just left.
We have to go. We have to be hitting these jumps, and that's just applying more pressure, right? Especially with a crowd here roaring as well. You know, there's.
Oh god, I can't build. What the fuck?
Alright, yeah, you see it right there. Bounce off the wall, out and around.
We can building up to the skies, I tell ya.
Oh fuck! It didn't let me redeploy. It didn't let me redeploy. I just killed him though. I got him.
Final one, Kuto.
I got him though.
Who gets there? He's on the
Somebody's still watching.
So it's just head to head against these two. And this is it. Very important for Funky Fighters. They need to stop Raven's Revenge. If anything else, getting second obviously important, but also because it's head to head against Raven's Revenge. This is such a meaningful final jump.
And I mean, don't forget, they were the winners of that first round, so they already have points built up from that. If they could secure this last point, massive heading into the standings. But again, we just got about 50 seconds left here. You can just tell they're just trying to hit the jump with everything they can.
Okay, Kuto a little bit further than we saw him last time. He's okay, now the bounce off the wall. Looking exactly, seeing if there's any more opportunities. He makes it. Okay,
that's so lucky I missed that.
This could be clutch here from Kuto. Just gets to the top here and then hits the bounce pad. Yes, perfect. Does the coin now? He gets it.
There it is.
9 minutes and 23 seconds ahead of the Ravens Revenge. Still time on the clock though. For the Ravens Revenge.
No!
What's impressive too is that 2 players, 4 players up above, but now the rest of them 1 second remaining. It's still going to be the Fish Fam. 5 minutes and 52 seconds to take that one. That second map of the world run is down and done.
Man, mad props to the Fish Fam. They did it in almost under 5 minutes, right? They came out at that 5:25 mark, 5.5 minutes. Now, Funky were right behind them. A little longer, right, at that 9:23 mark, but still, they got all 30 points. If we have to go to tiebreakers, these 2 teams have one more point than everyone else.
Am I being broke down?
Mark, so that could very well make a big difference in tiebreakers. But again, Fish Fam, when you show up, I respect it.
It's crazy. Game 1 into game 2.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Yep, you see it?
Well, that's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah.
My guy, you are overly high. You make people want to break you down.
You can if you want.
Sunshine Soldiers, everyone, all of these teams have someone that can get them very far. I see that. But now Funky heading into this match. Look at that. The Fish Fam have already completed Funky. That's close.
I don't even know where the fuck you were, dude.
What? I'm gonna die. I had glider ready to deploy. I was just sitting up there.
Well, for now, let's send it over to the stage.
So I can't shoot down, so I can sit there all I want up there. It's fun.
You know, we can't always make it all about you, but I am down here with the Fish Fam. It is, dare I say, official. They're the first team to take a victory in the death run. I'm going to start here with Suzu. So you were the one that essentially clutched that victory for your team.
It's so great. Like, at first, I choked the ball to it, and I thought I choked the level as well. But then I realized that when I picked up the ball.
Maybe place my other trap. Wow.
Let's go, baby.
It definitely looked like you were in a little bit of a precarious situation there for just a second. Was your
I'm dead.
team coaching and helping you that whole time?
Yeah, they kept track of the phone and stuff. They kept motivating me like, you got this, it's easy, you got this, you got it in pocket and everything, So yeah, that felt great.
Awesome. Now, I'm going to come over to you, Scissors. We all know you are the veteran of Death. You have been doing this from the very
And that's why I'm not building up.
Why am I watching this kid?
Being able to help
read
these
him.
guys out, pulling through to a victory. Are you going to the next game?
We've got strategy on lock. Obviously, it's all.
Oh, 200! Even though I was lagging, my shit spiked up to like 100 and something.
Well, I mean, it is a team effort at the end of the day. All of you have picked up points. Sand, I'm just going to go over here and talk to you really quickly. Now, I mean, this Creative Cup, what does this mean to you as, you know, a creative champion?
Okay, straight away I'm dead.
One day. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Best of luck in the next run. Zeke, back to you guys.
Look at that. Ready to go back in. All right, though. Anyway, what kind of takeaways?
I just said fuck it. I don't give a fuck. If you kill me, you kill me. I was at that point where like, fuck it, you kill me, you kill me. That's it.
And pushing their Suzu ahead, making sure they're
Just me and you, wife. Boy,
everybody else. I think the takeaway is how do we beat that leap of faith? Yeah. That's the one thing they've wasted a little bit of time at the double danger, but the leap of faith is really where everybody needs to close out, especially the Ravens' revenge if they want to get.
We'll have to see how things unfold for them. Very quickly, though, let's take a little break. For his inside.
Okay, cancel.
And we're
Man, I can't place
take
my
a
trap.
look at
You'd have been
some
dead a
of
long time ago.
the strategy that goes into it. But first, all of the competitors who are here, who are competing in this world run, have had an opportunity to get there. It's been incredibly stressful. There's a certain amount of kind of mental edge you need to get through it. So we're going to take a look in and how these competitors prepared for what was a world premiere and first appearance ever. Let's take a listen in and how these guys are talking and getting ready for the match.
Wow, I think we're still.
And you're dead.
Absolutely amazing there. You can tell Ninja and then the trendsetter right there throwing the peelies in the air. But also big shout out to whoever that was in the llama record go. I saw you there hitting the llama bell. I got you. But now let's get into some of what happened during this world run. Some of the straightaways and, you know,
oh, I got shot in the back.
Coming out from Champion of the Ravens' Revenge. And this.
Yo, I can't do anything right now. Okay.
First time seeing this jump.
200.
No problem. Pass off to you there, and then what does he do right away?
Who lasers me at the start?
Me.
I knew
I lasered
it.
both of you guys.
What's this? What?
It's the song. I was trying to get to it, but we can't even get to it.
My horse to the horse I rode, I'm gonna ride till I can't no more, I'm gonna take my horse to the horse I rode,
But the Fish fam were the ones who were able to make that incredible run on the back of Fish. Now this was from his first run.
The double teaming.
Next time he faces
That's what you did to me. You shot me in the back.
incredible job from him to make sure he is
That's what a laser feels like.
what they're able to do. And you can also see the level of communication. He knew he messed up right away, and then he immediately communicates to the team.
Whoa,
He's like,
what
hey,
the
you gotta run and then go up. Now you're in kind of that double trouble area, trying to get the triggers, and this is where
Oh, nice. I didn't get the shot off.
being able to bait the chaps correctly, and now the Ravens' Revenge able to power through this. Again, this is from match number 1. You can see quite literally every single space available to him, including the rock, including the jump off the side, with the airstream, to then
get up to that leap of faith, which is such an incredibly hard challenge, and only having 2 teams full completed after the 2 runs when all of these players are such strong death runners. You can see the Fishman. Look at the timer on the clock, 5.5 minutes, and he's so quick going through. He's precise. He lines it up, he takes a step, and he goes. My question is now, between Suzu and Zed, they were so incredibly good last game. Can they beat that time? Can they keep pressing the pace, and will they be better? Because when you get up here, you have to do everything right, find the line, not miss a single one. The final double back and grab it there off the launch pad for that 5:52 time in the number 1 spot in match number 2. This is now the 2nd time we've seen the world run, and we asked the question before, what happens in run number 3? Can the Ravens revenge get over that last obstacle of the leap of faith, or will everyone else start pressing up higher and being able to challenge him? Match 3 is underway. We're going to throw it back inside to Deep and Ball. Take it away.
Oh no. Couldn't do anything.
What happens in match number 3 of this set? You know, again, Fishman, you saw, I kind of touched on a little bit earlier, you want to have as many people up on that leap of faith as possible so they can just sit there and rotate around. Before we hop into this next match, I think we probably want to take a look at the standings. We want to see how things are going for all of these players together. And of course, we want to take a look behind us. We've got Fishman up there in first place from that last match. Walk away that nice change. Silver Llamas, and that's going to play a big factor.
Everybody needs to make sure that Monkey Fighter if they don't have a Silver Llama, because Chicken Champions don't really mind, because they have another place to play.
Ow.
They are kind of out of contention for this Silver Llama
controller
right here,
just
but
threw me
still,
off the map.
so many different teams have an opportunity here. The Ravens Revenge, the Funky Fighter with the Fort Turtle, and then the Fish Fam as well, able to collect it. So we are going to get into the next game of the World Run, the last one of the set.
Go. The timer is counting. We've got 10 seconds before the gates open, and they start the run. Scissors, you can see the focus in their eyes, a little bit there of Turtle, and here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the World Run commences right here, right now. Players are out the gate. Here we go. First run, Taco, Taldak, they're right out. Ninja falls, unfortunately. So does Kotu. Zan there looks like he's making over with Tyler. Magma, Corolla, they are just neck and neck. Again, you know, it just goes back to once they figure it out, they're just going full send.
Want to see who gets out here. Uzo, the champion of the last one with his fam. He's a little bit behind, but again, he has the opportunity to catch up when he starts getting to those more difficult obstacles. Now it's not looking like anybody really taking a huge lead, a huge
Decision, impulse jump, you can do it forward, you can look away. First jump, unfortunately too shallow there on both sides. And both from the Fishman will be going down there. I saw there on the left, there is actually a team that is across. You've got Ravens Revenge, who is in the castle. I believe it was actually the Llama Record company that is also at the castle right now. Fish Fam, the Cuddle Crew, Ravens Revenge, Sunshine, and the Funky Fighters. And now the Llama Record company.
Why is it put me into the game chat?
No, I fixed it. It's because it says that I wasn't here.
As most players are now getting through this first difficult impulse jump, looking for anybody rising up, looking for anybody completing this trap obstacle course inside the castle. If they can collect those coins fast, the players who get fastest through the castle and really collect all those coins are, in my opinion, the people who are leading the pack.
I almost think, like, should you just, like, as a squad, grab, like, send one person to each thing and just, like, very quickly grab all four, and then as a squad go up, right, so that you have more chances going through every single chapter.
Obviously depends on how many can actually get to the castle. What a time there from Scissors through that one. Is he going to be able to finish out that impressive performance? He's got a couple of jumps. 1, 2, 3. Scissors showing off why he's one of the best at these types of matches. Suzu leading the pack again, so this might be a better time here for Fishman.
All right, man, Scissors, that was insane, dude. Again, these guys are so good, right? Once they figured out they can just do it almost muscle memory.
Yeah.
You see Suzu here now. Suzu's
Yeah, I mean,
smart. He waits here.
Damn, motherfucker, I wasn't even ready.
And then once he gets across, he can start triggering the trap. He's gonna opt to say, look, rack up his mini and as quickly as possible. Don't forget, last game they got that 5.5 minute time on lock. They still have another minute and a half going off of last game. Take it again, it's gonna be huge.
Waiting for the chiller on his feet to get off before he goes forward. Now he has full reign onto this one. If he one-shots this, he's putting himself in such an amazing time. He's kind of letting his team do the rest of the work. Oh, one shot here from Suzu. Is it possible? Getting through the door. No, just short. But he did not go all the way back. Continuing the recovery on this run. Not quite enough.
Oh, come over here, Marcos.
Suzu putting everyone.
Oh, okay. Bro, why wouldn't they let me shoot?
Second trap. Nice. Oh, there's actually someone else there. Suzu's there with him. This is huge though. If Suzu's there,
I didn't even see you go over there.
Suzu can trigger this. And Suzu's there. No, there will be two members trying to get these traps.
Oh, I'm dead.
Making the same mistake there on that bouncer. Speed pad up into the bouncer.
I look like some Apex.
Trying to keep his back towards it so that he can make sure he hits the bouncer on the right point that he wants to.
Come down. I dare you. Come down, scary ass.
Moment, but a lot of people catch up right now, so you know, starting to lose the pace that they had in the first game.
I hit him too.
So are Ravens Revenge. The Fishman right behind them. Everyone else is 9 points. Oh, and look, they actually sent Flytax forward. He's trying to make it to the lead of fade. So he left his team. Take a look. Just gather the points. Straight to the fade. That's the
It was so predictable.
Magma up ahead as well for the Ravens Revenge. And the record of the met by FishFam has gone past. That was 5 minutes and some. We're now down to 5 minutes left total. Magma making sure that he makes this jump. He doesn't want to waste time. I think he might have the confidence here. Just got to bounce off the wall. No! Not yet all the way through. If he can do this, he is clinching himself that silver llama.
I got the horses in the bag.
Why don't let me move?
Yeah, these momentum jumps, very difficult. Or neo jumps as they're.
Because he left.
You gotta be really precise.
You can't do anything?
Really, I mean, you have to be very calculated with every single one. You got Chappie over here, you've got Stewart across the way as well. Look, you can see Suzu there too. I mean, there's so many people here that are already in the leap of faith. And look at the rest of the teams, right? Even the Monkey Spiders, Little Whip, and Llama Record Company, they're at 26 points. They're closing in on that leap of faith.
Sunshine Soldiers adding their name to the hat of people who are trying to leap of faith.
There we go.
Stewart.
There we go.
Not making it through yet. Magma right now feeling a bit of frustration. He feels
Was I gone too long?
He has to try to make this. Trying to get this last point ahead of anybody else. Clytax has joined the fray as well. Cuddle Crew.
While Stewart is using his camera, while you jump forward, you would start moving.
Oh god.
Abilities, just like his knees, not even touching his at all. Two different ways to approach it.
Got him nervous. Got him nervous. He fumbling his keys. That's boy.
Tires
going for it.
Yes.
Going for it. Could he be the first one? No, Sunshine Soldiers have actually already done it with a 6:23, and Ravens Revenge there with the 6:36. Sunshine Soldiers sneakily got the kill. Great time from them. Don't forget the first round, they were the only ones at 29.
Race though.
Laser.
All four teams who were up there on the leap of faith have now completed. Cuddle Crew still to actually finish the entire thing. Clytax pressure needs to start supporting.
No! You were supposed to die with that shot! You were supposed to die with that shot! Oh man. I did like 40 something on the first shot. You're supposed to die with that shot. That shot was 200. No, it's supposed to be a 200.
Right now are shaking up with all of these teams being
No, it's supposed to be like 180 though, to be honest.
Can't wait to see where it is. Still,
oh, yeah.
Hello? Single placement here matters. Chicken Champions, Funky Fighters, Little Whip Warriors, and the Llama Record Company all at 27. Who is going to come out on top in this 4-way race?
And don't forget, this really does make a difference, right? They're all competing for prize money, so being able to spot one of the teams, it's going to secure you more of that pot. So they have to be very careful, right? They have the 2 minutes left. All these players, 4 of them already got that. It's that first game, it was like, oh my God.
Damn.
Not even close. Second game, the story of Fishman and Funky Fighters.
Shut you too.
You got 4 teams that have gotten that 30th point.
Bullet.
Insane, especially how close it is. Like, even look at Ravens Revenge and Fishman, right? Just a few seconds difference.
All that could mean a huge amount when we look at the standings at the end of the match. Meanwhile, nobody yet up to that league of fame. Oh, actually, Kuto. We saw him finish the game last time for the Funky Fighters. See if he can do it again. He's got 1 minute and 15 seconds to do it.
Where you at? Oh, God.
Fish fam.
Oh, that's how you laser somebody.
You do it now.
I don't know where you at.
You gotta look right on. All of the real teammates are still being eliminated right there. Again, just more shots you can take at the you have of securing that 30th point.
So many teams are approaching this league of fame now.
Big pot.
You see in the background, there's at least 3 teams up here total. Could be also players who have not yet finished the map from the other teams. There. Making their approach. Andre Carroro. If you do this last one, you are going to beat out the Funky Fighters. And that could mean huge placement in terms of the prizing at the end of this. 30 seconds to go.
All right, wait, he's made it. Okay, looks down. Okay, it's fine. Jump.
Jump, and he's got the coin too.
There you go.
So the Funky Fighters finish up ahead of the Chicken Champions. Carrera, fortunately, is going to fall shy. 5 seconds remaining. I think that's going to be the end there for this. These are the standings as they are.
I'm talking the fucking boy.
Yeah,
wow, 6 teams. 6 teams secured themselves the 30th point. Night and day situation coming out of that first world run. They got to win it. Smiles all around. Again, in case you're just tuning in, welcome to the Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals. These are the very best of the best from the creative side of Fortnite. They're all joined by their team captains and
ooh, almost fell down.
And these games have not disappointed. The world run, honestly, I take it all back. I thought we weren't going to see a 30th point. You know what I'm talking about? Nope. They smashed it.
These guys are the best of the best. Fish fam, Ravens Revenge, these guys showed up hard on this world run. Absolutely incredible performances, 2-time finishers all the way through. And now we also have to be able to think about what this game is going to look like at the end of the day, because it was close, right? But Ravens Revenge, that first one, and then getting second, and then getting second again, could mean that they are in contention for that first place here in this set.
Yeah, I mean, so Raven had plenty of 29 for it. They came in second, I think, just about every game except that last one. You got Fish Fam. They had the fastest time of 5:25. In that last game, we saw Sunshine Soldiers, though. They had a 6:23. So it's
oh, shit. Oh, what the fuck?
Right? What does that mean for all these standings? As soon as we are ready to do so. But man, the world run is deep.
And sinks it first. Absolutely crazy. The tension at the end when everybody realized that they needed to make that last jump. It's just awesome to feel. The crowd is feeling
I'm on your last now.
That last one when
I'm bum
they
rushing.
made it through that last tire. We're making their bounce all the way through, just like flying through the sky.
Oh wow, I'm gonna
take it. It's gotta feel good for these guys.
Yeah, man, I mean, being able to just like key in on different players. We saw in that first one was dumpstering everybody else. That team, there was different people that were really showing up. Even that last game, right? Scissors was straight back to back, just crushed 3 or 4 obstacles in a row. But for now, let's go ahead and send it over on with Sunshine Soldiers of Poop.
What? What? Oh my god, he's over 33. Oh my god. Oh, close like that. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I'm surprised I landed on the bottom with you. I wish I landed at the top.
Coming up, so keep that in mind. You guys
you
have
top.
a new strategy going into the remix.
That's top secret.
Information, that's it. And all the way from the States, here, Daniel. What has it been like to...
I'm actually from Mexico, not Spain.
Mexico, sorry, from Mexico. What has it been like to be a captain of your team for the Creative Cup?
Wow, dude.
Fuck.
That's incredible. We love having you so much. We're going to come over here and talk to you soon. Now, you're one of our youngest competitors, so being here, seeing all of your idols, so that has to be exciting. You told your
I died by the storm. Oh my god.
What did they say?
They were just super happy for me, and they're like, really
I'm surprised you didn't see it. That's why I moved that way.
I wasn't looking at that.
I moved that way because I knew you weren't gonna push the same way as me.
I'm not paying attention to the map.
Finally, down here at the edge. Now, again, all of this diversity is incredible. Now, you're here just essentially to
Okay. Face my box.
Is that a lot of pressure?
Yeah, there is a lot of pressure. It feels amazing, even though it's
Oh, I got my baby, dude. We're done with.
Well, you guys are doing an incredible job. Best of luck to you in the remixes.
How about I'm hitting you, first of all? There you go.
You are not lying. They are adorable. They're all so happy to be here. Love to see it. Man, the Sunshine Soldiers again. Mad props to them for coming in 23 times in the last set of that match. There.
Come on. Oh!
6 different teams, all with 30 points. What does that mean for the standings?
Basically, it's anybody's case. That just means anybody can take this.
Wait! Bro, I keep down to the storm. I can't see it.
Yeah.
I can't see the storm.
From top to bottom, it's maybe the top 8. Funky Fighters, Fishman, all these guys completed their runs and placed highly in the other ones. So I think that they have a good opportunity here, but still, anybody's game, just like you said.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. Like, we have to look at things like Raven's Friends, right?
How the fuck does your bloom beat my bloom? Like, I hit you.
Bro, I'm lasering you. What are you doing? That was just like free kill right there.
This one specifically is coming out of the Sunshine Soldiers. They did, in fact, win this last match here.
Nobody is shooting up into the air.
Again, the leap of faith.
God, oh.
Because, like, in just looking at it, you're like, that doesn't seem so bad, but it's insanely difficult. The precision jump.
No, didn't place my stairs. I was trying to go above your ass, boy.
The reactions there in the background from that team, absolutely incredible performance to come out on top.
You place a wall, and then you place a stair behind the wall. That should make no sense.
I know where I'm going to land.
Fortnite, fix your game.
Yeah, I know the jump that I need to make every single time. So, ladies and gentlemen, why we are very close to knowing who are the set winners from the world. They show up huge. I'm not disappointed. That was so much fun to watch, especially coming off of Sky Station to then Junkyard Juke to this. Just 3 almost completely different creative game type of
Pussy.
Putting them through the ringer.
I was trying to shoot you. That
How
people
versatile they are. In the World Run, they showed it. All the teams who did compete and play in the World Run to qualify.
Oh, damn.
Really well, obviously, the Fish family. They had probably one of the most difficult elimination runs ever. So clutch to be able to perform here. I think we have the standings. I think we have the winners of the set. It's gonna be.
Go ahead. I'm not even gonna mini up. Go ahead.
Congratulations to the Fish Fam. They just want to get back in. They're not even ready to celebrate. They are the winners. They're on the world run, and there he is. Fish Stick is walking out with the Silver Llama, ready to present his team.
I didn't want to catch.
Coveted. Look at this thing. It's so shiny. All right, I'm gonna go down there and steal this. Actually, I want this. I mean, anyway, there you are. The Fish Fam are being presented with the Silver Llama. Look, they're like, yeah, baby, let's go. We got that.
That's ours. Congratulations, guys. There's the Silver Llama for them. But all focus for them is on to the next matches. We've got a couple more to go, and it's not over yet. We've got your remixes coming up next. We've got your golden games.
Now first, Llama.
Oh, we got a bow.
Take a look at the standings. First,
I got a what?
after that last play, on top, doing on a tiebreaker. They're the ones.
Oh, you pussy!
I tried to shoot you real quick before you.
Give themselves some prize money as well. Sunshine Soldiers there in third, and then the list goes on again. Keep an eye on those Silver Llamas.
I'm trying to shoot you real quick.
Now, if you're one of these teams with the Silver Llamas, you need to secure the Gold Llama because that is going to come. That's going to be the ultimate tiebreaker. If your team has that
Oh my God, bro, you're fucked.
Being that ultimate tiebreaker, so the next team to claim it, the first team to claim it, as we see the Fish Fam with their Silver Llama. The only team to claim the Gold Llama is going to walk away as the champions here.
Yeah, for sure. What are these
Ah! I was just about to shoot your fucking face off.
Don't even worry. We got you guys covered. We're going to break it all down for you. So,
It's because I do a lot of moving, right?
Yeah, you fucking move too fucking much.
and play a match of every single match.
That's that movement. What? Give me
There's
that.
going to be something different about them. One with Sky Station Showdown. The remix for that is that all players can earn your sword
Stop
bearer.
moving.
That is going to be playing a big factor. We've also upped the typical 1,000 points needed to 3,000. While we've also got Jumpstart Duke.
Oh, you fucking crouch. Fuck me up.
Only use large props. It might look a little bit silly, but what it means is that it's going to be
I'm gonna time out real quick. Let me go to the hub.
score. But at the same
All
time,
right.
each large prop is
One
worth
more?
10, so we're not
Yeah,
going
one
to see
more.
those, small increments between each other. So leads can get large, or they can just stay very small because it's so difficult.
Yeah, for sure. And finally, we're going to hit the world run one more time. But the remix is that players do not respawn. That's right.
Oh shit! How the fuck you get above?
That is so hard. You saw how many people obstacles so difficult that they have one life. It's gonna be so difficult, but we
180 you hit on mine, boy.
Do you aim your shotgun? I don't aim my shotgun.
Showdown with a remix that everybody can earn.
Only like if they're far away, I aim.
Those I told you aim, but yeah, I aim. I was like, why you aim for?
Those aims?
Yeah, he said he aims with a shotgun all the time. That's probably why he messes up.
Yeah, this is probably where it messes up.
Oh, fuck that.
And the remix is that anyone for your team can accrue points. This also stacks, by the way. So if you and your
Like he scopes in with his shotgun?
you're getting 3 points per person per second.
I mean, you know when you don't scope in with your shotgun, you got no aim assist?
Points and lock them down. What will that mean for that center point at 7 minutes that opens up? We'll have to see as the game goes on, man.
So we'll have to recall all the different strategies that these teams have, because a lot of players took it very slow. The Fish Fam tried to contain the 1 point. Same thing with the Little Whip Warriors. Same thing with also the Cuddle Crew. But they also had the Llama Record Company, all trying to buy and really push for that center point when it opened up. Right now, the initial control point fights are going down. Raven's Revenge has got one. Sunshine Soldiers have gotten one. And the Funky Fighters as well, but not before getting contested. Here's all the second wave.
And Blood going in, going to start swinging the sword. Can he chop them up? Danyan instead says, not today, friends. You have all been eliminated. He's going to shut down one there as well. Bentor going to be shut down. And you got the Llama Record Company like, hey, what's going on up here? Nope, Danyan is prepared. She saw you coming. She heard the DJ scratches. Back to the island you go.
No matter who is on the point, and also
I'm on my way.
all 4 players
To glory.
to grab
And I'm
and stay
hanging
inside
on
the
the
point. So you'll see at sometimes 12 points at a time going through for a team if all 4 members of their squad are on the point.
That's right. Ninja racking up eliminations and will be picked up there. The team's VIP being eliminated. So this is going to drastically change the way you approach these things, right? For example, if you decide to go in and assault another team, especially if you can get that surprise angle, you eliminate all of them, you by yourself can actually lock down that point for any amount of time to start racking up points. So you can look to contest, you can look to leave a team behind, you can break up into groups. There's so many different things, so many different variables to keep in mind as we move through this.
Already some innovation here from the Llama Record Company and a couple of other teams. They're hiding there, a couple people inside of cones so that they will continue to contest. But I think in this mode it might be more viable to just stay and all fight at the same time. Nobody hiding at all. And we'll see too. It kind of lends a little bit more credence to the strategy that people were employing in the first set of games when they first played the Sky Station Showdown. They would have somebody go off and try to clear a point or at least take out their sword bearer. Yeah. If they do that this time, they manage to clear out a point, they're now going to be accruing on both sides.
Yeah, and that's going to make a massive difference. Like let's take a look at Raven's Revenge. They're sitting on 564 points, double of Little Whip Warriors, but they're still racking up the points right now. Ninja going to go ahead and slap Chappie back to the island. Gotaka here wants a cut of the action. It's not enough, but look, Magma also jumps into the fray. Ninja needs to get out of there, or he's going to be eliminated through the walls. I like this, but you do not have the HP to try and make this work. A 25. He drops Magma down based on that little jump, and look at this. Magma's like, no, friend.
Get him. Kaz comes in the back. Oh. But at the same time, another player comes through and Ninja goes down. The Raven's Revenge are holding on all corners. I don't see them controlling any one single point. The Cuddle Crew now in second place. They're in a battle with the Funky Fighters. This is important for everybody. The Fish Fam joining the fray as well. I think the Fish Fam may have overrun. Their school of Fish are taking out the Funky Fighters at last, but no, Suzu gets taken out too. The Cuddle Crew is going to abandon the point. Maybe come right back. Suzu finally does control.
A brief moment, but not too long later, Tamoya says, hello, I would like the red point, please. And now we've got the Fish Fam over here. Suzu's by himself. He's got a bunch of eliminations. While the Cuddle Crew is coming up, they're trying to wreck him. He picks off Sandy, but unfortunately he does fall as well.
It was terrifying. They all came over the ramp at the same time. If you're just joining us here, don't forget we did increase the score limit up to 3,000. So if you're wondering, the Raven Revenge, they still got a ways to go, even though they are in the lead as it stands. I'm also keeping my eye out on the Llama Record Company. They're down at 300-ish points. They're going to claim 300 right now. And what they do, they always wait until the last moment, until that D point, the last point that opens up in the center, and they make a concerted push. That may be very, very strong because in the first couple of games, as the Fish Fam, or as the Little Whip Warriors trying to make a push here, and get shut down. The first couple of games, they just controlled it. Every single person was on that D point at the same time. They built their entire base up. At the perfect moment, they were waiting for the time to pounce on that last point. Still 2 minutes until that starts to spawn.
He's going to launch the Little Whip Warrior. He is, in fact, going to shut down Taco. This across the way, Magma gets picked off, and the Little Whip Warriors are back on the green point. Dude, I'm very curious to see what happens when that middle point opens up, because don't forget, it's 12 points per player off your squad on that point if you're uncontested. So you could very well see an entire squad say the moment that's ready.
Welcome guys back to the stream. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. A little bit of World Cup action, a little bit of me playing.
Yeah, I mean, this gets way more hectic when anyone can score points, right? And the Fish fam have been doing a great job sticking together, going in as pairs, duos, if you will, and trying to shut everyone down, but that's only going to get you so far.
It kind of breaks down, too, when everybody can score, because there's so much that more important.
I kind of think this Creative World Cup is kind of cool.
By yourself, you get off the point because you can't even score.
But now you have to stick around. Look at the slaps coming out. Lachlan does take out Scissors, but does fall as well. Now Clytex is just trying to get back into
Look how these worlds look.
Get himself those heights with the impulses. And now don't forget, they have a limited number of builds. It's about 100, I believe. But right now, man, you seem to be turning your attention left and right, trying to eliminate as many players as you possibly can. This remix is shaking the very foundation of this mode. Clytex goes in, he's going to start
this is awesome.
Take him down. Did not go his way, though.
I wish I was on this.
Finally, the Fish
I'll
fam
go
control
crazy.
this
I'll
point
wreck these
that
kids.
the Cutter crew and Funky Fighters were fighting for so hard. And they control it with all 4 players, so you can see their score rising significantly every second there. At the same time, the Llama Record Company with an evenly timed push as well.
Raven squad is killing everybody.
Chicken Champions take out 1, but I don't think that's going to be enough. I think the Llama Record Company, no, they don't hold.
I wonder who's on the Raven squad.
Or do they? That is the question. It looks like, unfortunately, the answer is no, as the Chicken Champions are rolling in on the Sunshine Soldiers. Attacks are going off left and right, but Danyan is just it's just not falling. Just keeps eliminating left and right, getting a little bit of that
The timing of that push from that took out the Llama Record Company might have actually worked out in their favor because they're all going to respawn together. 5 seconds for this D point to spawn. You can already see they're hunting. End of Blood, Rubius, Carnifex, they're all going for it because they know the importance. If they can all stand in there at the same time, all the impulses come through before anybody can even build a base, build some protection against them. It's pure chaos down here on the D point.
Oh, shit.
If you're another team on the outside looking in, as all these players are just jumping in for that center point,
we got Magma, let's take Arthur and Shappy.
Let's just sit on
They're
the
wrecking
point.
everybody.
No one seems to be paying attention to the fact that we're about halfway through what we need to win. Let them all fight it out. Don't make any sudden moves, right? Don't be the distraction to have someone go, oh wait, there is a point up there. We need to go get those guys.
I love what they did just there. They forced the 1 player there, but hold on, the Funky Fighters are all in. They have a base. There's no impulse. They are climbing the leaderboard hard. They're in 3rd right now. They're going to overtake 2nd. If this does not get shut down soon, the Ravens' revenge may have trouble.
They're going to take over.
Look at this Llama Record Company. Hand of Blood is trying his hand and slaying these players, but it does not go his way.
The king with the sword is right.
No Llama Record Company. They stay strong. They're still racking up the points.
Oh, Scissors, come on.
Friends. This is not allowed.
Phase up, baby.
Also wants
Come on,
Scissors
Scissors.
well. And Scissors meets an untimely end.
Meanwhile, the Ravens' revenge have not stopped climbing points. If they have 4 members up here, it's about even to 1 player on that D point. So just continuing to stay there. Finally, the Little Whip Warriors, Ninja, and crew are going to clean that up and put an end to it just before they hit 2,000.
Ninja's team is being
on the
trash.
other side, Chicken Champions are looming. They have 4 players on a single point, not the mega point in the center. See what's going on with that.
Ninja's team needs some points. They're playing like
really
bots.
is too worried about them, but you know, with all 4 players here, it could all of a sudden become a nuisance.
Back down on that center point, you got Hand of Blood trying his hand again. Did not go his way. Kotu is here though for the Funky Fighters. He was able to rack up a small amount of points, but still, every little point you can gather is going to make a difference when at the end. And look, Otaga and Raven's Revenge are back to the point. But so are the Funky Fighters. There was 3 for just a moment. Chaos is down, just breaking out down at the center point right now, Bala.
What is this? Literally every single sword bearer and almost every single player here from the Llama Record Company is using those tactical shotguns and getting in. But again,
oh, y'all gotta come kill these Raven guys. They're getting nobody's shooting nobody.
And just making sure they're accruing all those points. Meanwhile, the D point, nobody has gotten anywhere since the Funky Fighters were left there for so long. It all depends how this all unfolds. Hold on, they're trying to get a base. I think they might finally break through. They lose and trade off evenly every single time.
4 minutes left on that timer, and Bala, these guys have been uncontested. It's just now that the Little Whip
Hey, what's I'm saying? Uncontested. Nobody's freaking killing them.
Just slicing
There we go.
Ice cream cones. I was gonna try to say hot knife through butter, but this is ice cream. It doesn't quite work that way.
It's crazy how nobody except the Little Whip Warriors are
Y'all
trying
gotta
to contest
the Ravens. They're about to win. They're 400 points away.
By themselves with 4, but again, the Funky Fighters in the center with 4 players. They are not even making any noise. They're not showing that there's anybody there. They are rising so fast.
Wow.
Finally, Turtle comes in. He
Wow.
them out.
Wow.
That's not going to be enough. They shut him down immediately. They're still on the point.
They're about to win.
They need his boxes up.
They're about to win.
Look at this.
They won. They won.
Someone needs to do something about this. Guys, they're taking up again.
They won. They won. Oh, let's go. Let's go. That was a big upset.
First match of the Golden Games, and that is a huge victory leading into the rest of these.
Just
that was good right there.
For so long, Gotaga and Ravens Revenge sat on the green point completely uncontested. And then for a moment, everyone forgets about the center point, and that's enough for all 4 members of the Funky Fighters to sit on the point and just rise above everyone else. And by the time everyone could kind of figure out what was going on, it was too late. They stole away the first golden game.
Wow.
Ridiculous.
Nobody
was able to spot that out. It seemed like Turtle was going to say, okay, guys, they're all on the point. Everybody start doing everything you can to stop them, because he saw all 4 members. They went from less than 1,000 once the D point was out to all the way up to win. And it was 400 points between them and the Ravens Revenge at the end there. Right. But you do have to also think about who else came very close in second. Ravens Revenge, who's in third. We'll be able to find out in a bit with the standings, but just an unbelievable performance there from the Funky Fighters to realize exactly what must be done. That was the second time they completely boxed up that entire D point.
Yeah, and just completely uncontested. But that's it for the first of 3 golden games. And for the Funky Fighters, they secure that win. But for now, let's send it back over to Pookie. She's standing by with the winners. Pookie, down to you.
Thank you so much, Nick. I am down here with the Funky Fighters. Another victory. I feel like I've been talking to you guys all day, but how did you find that remix game? Because those rules were a little bit different than what you were used to. So what was your strategy going into that one, Huzi?
I mean, everything was so, unexpected. We were last and we came first because we got the middle. The point system, because every player gets points, so we win. So exciting.
So exciting indeed. Now, Ravens Revenge was in first place for most
of
that
all
match. You
these
guys
players
you
are
had
from
to come
different
up from behind,
countries.
which you absolutely did. But I kind of just want to talk
It's
a
kinda
little bit
cool.
about how there are 3 teams tied right now for first place, and the winners of this set will be taking home that additional $1 million of prizing. So I don't want to put too much pressure on you guys, but what is your strategy going into the next game? Are you going to stay the same? Are you going to change things up? Are you going to go for the middle again?
Probably. Yeah, we're gonna keep on doing what we're doing, and as long as it works, we're just gonna keep it up.
For sure. Sounds like a great strategy. Finally over here to you. When you heard that there was a remix kind of blind side come in, what was your first reaction to hearing that?
Yellow. Go to yellow circle and win.
Just win. I love it. It's so easy. It's such a great concept. You know, we talk about it all day, all of these things we break down, but at the end of the day, you just gotta win. Back to you guys at the desk.
Pookie with the most insightful knowledge you'll ever need in your entire life. It doesn't matter if you can just win.
Just win.
I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong.
You're winning.
I'm trying.
We're
doing
all
the
winning
best
here
again.
at the World Cup.
We all are, in fact. But so are these players that have taken the stage. Now, don't forget, those llamas are going to be playing a big factor. Funky Fighters, Fish Fam, or Chicken Champions need to win that golden llama for one of them to win, or if you're on the outside looking in, you just want that gold llama. Because if you win that llama, that means you and your team actually win that pot.
Yep. You win the $1 million final prize of the Creative World Cup. So all is on the line right now. Those prizings as they shake up into the next sets. are going to be so crucial to keep an eye out. The Funky Fighters taking a good first lead, but it's not enough. We've seen it time and time again in these first matches of the set. If people who win the first game don't end up coming through all the way at the end. So they have to have a consistently good performance into the next game, which is the Junkyard Juke, and then into the next game too, which is the World Run.
That's right.
They're all golden. All the golden games are
all the golden games. Not the golden boys, just the golden games. I love you, buddy. Now, don't forget, if you guys are watching and maybe this is the first time you're tuning in, don't forget you can watch also at Fortnite.com/watch. If you're watching in-game, you can do that as well. If you go to Fortnite.com/watch, you can actually kind of hone in on a specific team. There's 10 different feeds to take a look at, and you can say, like, you know what? I'm all about the Fish fam. I'm just going to watch their perspective. You can do that. Head on over to Fortnite.com/watch. Take a look. Here are a breakdown of your feeds right there on screen.
It's an incredible new feature. I love to use it. I checked it out on my phone earlier, and just unbelievable, seriously. To see all the different POVs, to see the first and second place POVs, and then also...
Let's go Fish fam. Phase scissors. Phase up, baby.
Feed 8, you can watch Kotaga in feed 4. So just an awesome feature. Go check it out. It's amazing.
Yeah, for sure. Now, don't forget, guys, we are 1/3 of the way through the Golden Games. First one, Sky Station Showdown, is in the books, and the Funky Fighters were in fact the winner. Now we move on to the second game, and that is the Prop Hunt, aka Junkyard Juke. And don't forget, the remix, 10-point props.
Only the large ones. You can't go with the, you know, little crowbar. You can't go with the wood planks. You can't go with any of that. And there is one of the prizes for the teams that won before. We've got 10 seconds until the game launches. Zeke, it's the second game of our Golden Games here, guys. It's time.
2, 1, the game begins. Now, just a refresher, we can only be 10-point props. So let's break down what these 10-point props are. You've got a snowman. By the way, there's no snow anywhere else on the map. You got a
actually like
Christmas
this.
tree
This
with
prop
the
hunt.
farm on top.
This is nice.
Nope,
I like
that
this.
sticks out like a sore thumb. A giant gnome.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, it kind of blends in depending on where you stand. You know, if you hide something that's, behind something that's blue, you can make the hide. A giant teddy bear. You've got the target.
I like
You've got
this.
the
I
rusted
want to
out
play
car.
this myself.
I mean, you've also got the giant dumpster. So, you know, as you kind of scan your eyes across the map, you know, you can see things like the dumpster, the rusted out car, the target. These are things that could be... Whoa. All right, Kaz. All right, this guy is, guys got the eyes of a hawk. But these props are going to be, they're going to stick out like sore thumbs, is what I'm trying to get at.
Yep. And a little,
Kaz. Oh,
awesome.
nice.
You see his reaction.
Yeah, even Kaz is like, ooh.
He's like, wait,
That
Scissors
was nice.
is there. He is finding everybody right now. Good vision. And it is interesting. You got to make sure you know who the guards are at the beginning of this. It's the Little Whip Warriors on the bottom level.
Nice.
They're clearing out the house right now. They're making sure nobody is approaching.
Dude, I love this game mode right here.
Have scored right now.
I want to play it so bad. I gotta find a code for this. I'll play it right now.
There was definitely someone back there that was, there's not supposed to be 3 trucks back there, I don't think. But, you know, in playing this, the best way to kind of go about this is every time that those blinds come up, you want to instant reload right then on the spot. Yes, you can try to make blind fires.
Can't believe
Unless you're
this is so crazy.
like, no,
Can't see that.
know
Okay, there
where
we
my
go. They got
crosshair
it.
is. That's a player. Take the shot. Absolutely. But when those blinds come up, you want to reload. You want to have as many shots as possible before that next, I guess, shade comes back up, right?
Raven's Revenge being the other guards, by the way. Nice shot there from Taldak. Yeah, you mentioned when the blinds, been calling it the black, when the black comes up, take the time to reload and make sure you're taking the time like Taldak to stop and try to remember exactly what you saw. Don't move your POV, don't move your camera at all. As you try to recognize exactly what changed, you've got to use the uptime of your vision to take as many shots as possible to clear out what you think is possibly a prop. That player came down from below because he hit one of those springboards. Usually moving forward, Sam
He got it.
targets. I usually gets in just barely because Taldak missed his shot.
Man, this is really good for the Funky Fighters. They've taken themselves a nice early lead. It's only 20 points, nothing substantial yet. But if they can do this every single round, again, another big prop going in. They're at 30 points ahead of the pack.
Nice.
And the only 3 teams behind them, Fish Fam, Cuddle Crew, and the Chicken Champions.
Let's go Fish fam, baby.
Time is done.
Come on, Fish fam.
So don't forget, Ravens Revenge, they have already been guarded. So going forward, all they have to do is try and rack up points. This is going to be huge going forward. The round is going to reset. We'll get
Comment below which team are you going for? I'm going for Fish fam right now.
So now they can
Comment below what team you're going for.
From scoring. And it depends on how
you got Ravens Revenge, you got Funky Fighters.
There's a lot of them as well. You know,
comment below.
The props outnumber you pretty substantially.
And if you recall the first game,
the little Whip Warriors.
Revenge were actually in second to the Funky Fighters. So, like you said, being able to take your time and make sure that you know exactly what you need to do kind of gives them a little bit of an advantage. But the Funky Fighters really did come out to a huge lead in the first, scoring 5 points, or 5 total. See if they can hold it down right now and keep the lead as it is. Chicken Champions at 20 are not going to be able to close the gap. But we'll see if the Fish Fam, Cuddle Crew, and everybody else can approach the Funky Fighters right now. They're trying to stop that from happening.
Well, Scissors did just drop in with that 10-point prop, just closing that gap. If they can get another 10-point prop in, they're going to be tied with the Funky Fighters. But they actually have to make it there to the center to make it into the incinerator. That is going to be make or break. We have 2 minutes left on the clock. And, you know, my first instinct for this would be, you know what, I just got to go. I just got to try and run out as much as I can. It's actually counterintuitive. Right now, you want to just be taking baby steps, right? Making sure you can secure those points is crucial.
All the players right now, you can see them down below trying to get the shots as possible. They're racking up the eliminations right now. I don't think Fish Fam may have gotten one through. Taldat gets one through. That's going to even the gap a little bit. There's the Funky Fighters again.
Come on, Fish Fam.
Line shooting through the black. And remember, 1:30 to go on this guard. Fish Fam has tied it up with that score right
Fish
there.
Fam.
And
Let's
so
go.
has Cuddle Crew. They got 2 props in, so they're 1 prop behind right now. Oh, Action, you gotta be careful, buddy.
One prop behind. There's a little whip coming through as well. So all of a sudden, these teams are letting a lot of props through, or maybe it's the props who have figured out their timings, figured out their tendencies, figured out when they stop shooting. 1 minute to go here. Here's Ninja. He's got a car. This is one of the most difficult obstacles or props to get in.
Don't stack on top of each other. Oh,
so dangerous. Come on,
Ninja. You see things like that tight together, you're like,
yeah.
Oh no, the bumper. You gotta land.
He was moving.
Ninja.
There, you've got to press that control key at the last second to be able to make sure you get through. Scissors
Fish Fam.
makes it
Let's
through.
go.
Dude, that's a lot of points racking up. They're at 80
Let's
now.
go, Fish
30
Fam.
points ahead of the Funky Fighters, which is unfortunate for their guard watch. 30 seconds to go.
They've taken the lead here. 20 points now. 30 points ahead. Make that 40. The numbers are changing like crazy. But right now, Scissors and the Fish Fam, they've got the lead. And this is huge right now.
Let's go,
Don't
Fish
forget
Fam.
the Funky Fighters are in the center, so they can't rack up points. We've got 10 seconds left. Whoever's out in the field, they need to make it into the incinerator right now.
Are they going to have any more points accrue? It doesn't look like anybody's close. That's going to be the round. As the Funky Fighters and the Chicken Champions end up closing out that guard watch. We'll see where the standings end. I did notice something though, Zeke.
I'll do good
the
with
Ravens
this.
Revenge were at 0 for
Game
that
out,
run. They didn't get a single prop through, which is a far cry from their performance on Sky Station Showdown. They were second.
They need to band together right now. They need to rally, and they need to make this happen. Round 3 begins. You've got the Fish Fam and the Sunshine Soldiers
Come
in
on,
the
Fish
middle.
Fam, let's
so now
go.
the Fish Fam, you know, we saw this before. They got this lead,
Yeah,
but
Sunshine
now they have to
Soldiers
try
came
and lock
up.
everyone else out from getting points. And as we've clearly seen, it is actually way more difficult than it sounds.
And judging by the first run of the Funky Fighters, they got 50 early on. We'll see if they can get and double their score essentially to tie up with the Fish Fam. But Sunshine Soldiers also being a guard, and the first 2 right now ending up on guard watch.
This is so much muscle memory right here.
2.5 minutes left on this timer. You see people hitting these hidden little bumpers. So a little surprise in case you've been wondering why have they been flying up. There's little secret bumpers that are buried. You can see one right there that looks like a little silver dome. If players touch that, they're actually launched into the sky. And it's a very clear, like, hey, this is a person. They have disguised themselves as a prop. You should probably eliminate them. 2 minutes here on the clock. And Fish Fam are just tearing it up. But look, Funky Fighters, they were guards last round. They were behind pretty far. And now they're starting to close up that gap, right? If they can get another 3 props in within this 2-minute timer, they're going to be in a great spot heading into that final round.
Tyler trying to hold it down.
Oh my God, a big old teddy bear.
Go with the props. But here the Cuddle Crew, and they're going to be on guard watch next. So if they don't solidify this lead very strong right now, it's going to be so difficult. Meanwhile, the Ravens Revenge did finally get a prop in. They could have a final round that could be amazing. We'll continue to watch here for the Cuddle Crew. Llama Record
It looks like the cars are the most points, and it's
most
hard to get them in.
1 minute and 20 seconds for this guard watch to end.
Cuddle Crew's only a single prop behind. The Funky Fighters are only 2, and so are the Llama Record Company. Raven's Revenge is now on the board with a single. That's a Raven. Look at that. Scissors, he's got this on lock.
Let's go, Sizz.
Got the entire map laid out in his
Phase
mind.
up, baby.
Tell the difference. Wait, does he catch 2?
Shoot them cars, Sizz.
Other 2 trucks, are they actually going to make it in? They're making it in. Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Scissors, they snuck right under his nose. They get in.
Oh, he hit that person from the blinds.
Wow.
Phase up, phase up.
Listen,
flexing a little bit on everybody.
He knows I'm a big fan of his. All right, he knows. Cuddle Crew, they're nice and hidden. All right, gotta watch the bumper. There is one hidden. You see it right there in front? Be careful. You can see it. It's right there. Never mind. That was looks like that was Fish Fam.
And it looks like a lot of props are making it towards the center right now. I think I just saw 3. Very close. Here's the approach from Huizi. Remember, they have to get sorted to get scored. So Tomoya, I think, will be the last prop here. Bensor making a push for it. No. But what a push there at the last second. They do all tie up. 3. The top 3 are tied up at 100. So that means this last round of Junkyard Juke is going to be so crucial.
This is very scary heading into round number 4. So take a look. In the center of the map, you've got Svenos and his crew. So don't forget, there's 3 teams tied for first. You've got the Fish Fam, you've got the Funky Fighters, and you have the Cuddle Crew. So basically, they are well ahead of the pack, but they're fighting each other right now. The Llama Record Company, and now Little Whip and the Cuddle Crew, they're at 90, so they could close that gap, but they have to work so much harder to do that. You've got the Cuddle Crew in the middle, and this means they're not racking up any points for this round, right? They're just trying to keep everyone else from accruing points.
They're in 5th place or lower at this point. If they don't have a good performance, even the Sunshine Soldiers, the Chicken could go through. Nice shot there from his team. Joining them as well as the Llama Record Company in 2nd place. So 2nd or lower is all they can achieve.
So for right now, Llama Record Company, remember, they can't accrue points. They literally have to try and stop Fish Fam and the Funky Fighters from racking up points. If they get even 1 through, they are going to be edged out. Everything is riding on this moment right now. How accurate are they? How quickly and how much do they remember the map? Look at all these props here on the left side of the screen. One just got through with the quest. Little Whip, look, they took over. So did Fish Fam.
Nice shot there from
Great shot for sure.
He knew that there was a prop approaching. He knew that he didn't find anything in the last couple of seconds. He knew. Is he going to be able to find this one? You can see he's pre-firing through the black as they all try to approach. What a nice play from Alex. A nice strategy. Now remember, now that the Little Whip and Fish Fam have taken the lead, the Funky Fighters fall to 3. And since they got first in the first game, that means it's just more close when you think about the overall standings here.
Yeah, look, Little Whip again, get another prop in. They're pushing ahead, man. These guys are pulling away from the pack right now. Llama Record Company, they've got to just start trying to pick off these props. They've got to keep the Fish Fam and Little Whip down. Maybe have someone else potentially contest, but right now, man, the Little Whip Warriors, Ninja and his team are just destroying this final round.
All the rest of the standings so important as well. Svenos and Co. and the Llama Record Co. doing a very good job on guard duty right now. And besides the top 2 ending up getting a couple of points, they're not letting anybody below them really earn anything. A lot of props approaching right now. The timing's going out. Ninja gets in with the car, scores, And that just solidifies the lead even further, but I think Fish Fam scored. No, they didn't. Look, first place to Little Whip Warriors now. There's no tiebreaker involved. 20 seconds to go. Can anybody else score?
You just got to go. Do not jump. You just got to go. That's right. Oh! Okay, there's another round of points coming through. Little Whip at 150. And look, Taldak's right here. That's going to put him at 160 with 10 seconds left.
That's the win for sure for the Little Whip Warriors here. And Junkyard Juke as the timer expires, as Ninja scores in the final moments, as well as Taldak. The first win for the Little Whip Warriors, and it couldn't come at a better time here, Zeke.
That's right, man. Look, don't forget, those Silver Llamas are scattered right now. This puts them in a great spot. If they can get this world run win, they could secure themselves that gold llama, and out of nowhere, they could steal away the victory from everyone else around. A fantastic showing of the Little Whip Warriors. Man, dude, they came out of nowhere. They were just on it. They flipped the switch, and they said, you know what, we're getting all these props in, and we're just going to get pulled away from the pack.
That's what happened. Perfect play. At the beginning, they had the guard defense. They didn't let anybody get over close to, I think the Ravens are, no, the Ravens had 0. I'm thinking of the Funky Fighters had 50 in the first run.
Yeah.
But nobody else really did anything, and the Funky Fighters ended up starting to slow down. They didn't manage to keep up their pace. Little Whip Warriors took perfect advantage of that.
Yeah, and I mean, you could just kind of see that they were very calm, cool, and collected in the whole thing, right? They just kind of navigated the map correctly. You kind of saw it happen a little bit, but there was almost like this clustering that happened. You know, when you've got 3 rusted cars right next to each other where there clearly is no rusted cars at all, you're like, okay, well, these guys are very clearly props, right?
They figured it out eventually, though.
They did.
Separate, approach all in different waves.
Yep.
Use the props at the front to kind of, you know, protect so that the guys who are just barely behind you can then make their approach and get 2 points at least, or at least 20 points in this remix version.
Yeah.
But great performance for Little Whip. Again, couldn't come at a better time because that puts them in contention for this Golden Llama. And that's the bonus. That is the win. That is the win condition for this Creative World Cup.
Well, I think the only thing that we need to do right now is send it down onto the stage. I want to hear from the Little Whip Warriors, so let's go over to Monster, who's standing by with them right now.
All right, so I'm going to be honest. I thought early on the Sky Station Showdown, Ninja Squad specifically, was going to be dominating because of the fact that, you know, the way the qualifiers worked, you guys were out there running shooter trials, and you were struggling. But you guys are finally finding your stride. So let's just touch on it. How does it feel to be in the running? Now you finally got a victory. You're so close. The Golden Llama's on the line. You guys are so close. What do you think about this?
Honestly, kind of relieved, to be completely honest with you guys, because, I mean, we were kind of nervous the first 3 sets. I mean, we were not doing the best, but now we're here. So, I mean, hey, we're in the running, and that's all that matters.
All right, so you're in the running. You want to hold this lead, but more importantly, what team do you guys feel you need to shut down? I think it's the Funky Fighters. Is there any other team that specifically, I know we started off, Ninja said the Ravens Revenge, but I don't know. I think things are really shaking up. What squad out here is surprising you so far?
Dude, those Ravens, man. Like, yesterday we were fighting with them all day. We got the edge on them yesterday, but today they came out and really surprised us.
And there you guys have it. So, as you can see, easily things can really shake up here. And just like that, suddenly, it's anyone's game to win. Ninja Squad can take it for all we know.
Well, we'll have to see because we have a single golden game left. And in case you've forgotten, it's the World Run. And the remix is a single life.
That's so brutal. You can't even, like, we can't understate how difficult that is going to be. I mean, especially when everything is on the line here. Everything matters. Everybody wants to get first in this last match.
That's right. And don't forget, I mean, we've been bouncing around, right? We started on World Run, and we saw 6 teams of 8 rack up the 30 coins. But then we moved to Sky Station Showdown. So now you're like, okay, my mind has to go there and be ready for that. Then we moved to Junkyard Juke, and you're like, okay, we'll have to move again. So these guys may not be in a, you know, once you've been doing it back-to-back, you've almost built up that muscle memory. They may not have that based on this.
Yeah,
we'll have to see, man.
Very true. You're kind of rusty when you move on to the World Run after these last two.
Right?
There's no mechanics in Junkyard Juke are the same at all in the World Run. So we'll have to see if they still are warm for that.
Yeah, but hey, you know what? If you want to play these things, don't forget, they're actually in-game right now. They're available as LTMs. Play them through the weekend. You've got until Sunday. You want to check them out, give them a try. I'm telling you, they are super fun. If you get more coins than me, I got 14. Hit us with the hashtag or tweet at me. That's fine. I'll hold the L. I respect it. I respect it. I'm not a death runner, I'll be honest. I'm not much of a BR player either. I'm pretty bad, actually. That's why Sundown carries me pretty much the entire time. But again, man, let's focus in on these games. Don't forget, let's not talk about how terrible I am. The Gold Llama. That's what's on the line right now. You know,
I think Ninja just actually found out what the remix was there. It looked like he read something he was surprised.
He was like, wait a minute, what?
No, definitely should have known before, but here we go into the World Run. All the players are loading up and getting ready. It's so important to make sure that everything is perfect because you have one chance, one opportunity here to make a difference. If you mess up, it's over.
That's right.
So I'm looking for Ford Turtle. I'm looking for the players like Scissors, Suzu, who completely clutched up for the Fish Fam, both of them together. And really, it's not on the shoulders of one player. Even more so, right? We were talking about it earlier. The entire team needs to perform. But here, when they could be going out early, everybody needs to step up. Every single person.
That's right. This is it, the final opportunity to try and claim the Golden Llama and take a slice of that final $1 million prize pool available to the winner. And of course, let's not forget the World Cup Creative Champions. The time is now. Here we go. The game is about to begin. If you guys are here watching from the stadium, let them know you support them. Let them hear you right now. Let's hear it for all these teams.